We'll eat others people's food also. The animal will not do that. It will only take as much as it is required. To keep the prices down, they'll dump so much wheat into the ocean. They did it. Few decades back, they did it. Call them humans? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Actually, I've seen in states there's too much of wastage. Been here for the last 20-25 days. I've seen too much of wastage here. They waste Lord's energy left, right and center. Too much of wastage. And that's not right. You got no right to waste. Wasting is not a good proposition. So the animals beat us everywhere. Eating, mating. A pigeon can mate almost 200 times a day. Beats us. Sleeping. A polar bear. 6 months. Kumbhakaran. We can't do it. Some people want to sleep. I want to sleep. Why do you wake me up? You have to get up. Eating, mating, sleeping and defending. Defend also. We'll make such bombs which will not kill one person but kill in bulk. My God. What are we trying to do? But only one faculty which we have extra. One faculty. And that is higher intelligence, and use that higher intelligence for higher things. We say na? Higher things should be used for higher things. Why? So now, there is 2 words. Sukh-Suvidha. Sukh means happiness, Suvidha means facilities. These are 2 different words. Suvidha, facilities, is connected with the body, and Sukh is actually something internal. Sukh is not external. I'll give you an example to explain that. You like some food, for example. You like 3-4 types of food, and all of that is in front of you. And you say, my God, today is a great day. I'm going to enjoy it. And at that time, you receive that someone of you whom you love very much suddenly has expired. Would you get the same happiness of eating that food now? Would you? Would you get the same happiness? No. That means the happiness was not in the food. It was not in the food, na? It was not. It was not in the food. Please, try to become independent. Spirituality teaches you to become independent. You don't need others to be happy. Not others means objects. You don't need objects. You can be happy without getting them. A person who is happy without having less or more facilities, without being entrapped by the facilities, is he more independent, or the person who is basically entrapped by the facilities is more independent? He is more independent. So spiritual knowledge makes you independent. What you want to become actually. All of us want independence in life. But are you independent? No. We are getting more and more dependent, right? People 40 years back were more independent than what people are today, right or wrong? Like the story goes, a person there were 2 friends. One of the friends went into in the city and started earning, and he comes back to his friend once, who's staying still in the village, and he's sitting under a tree and lying on his cot. He comes, he says, "Hey, what are you doing?" He says, "Why? What should I do? All your property." He says, then come to the city. So then, what should I do there? Open up few factories. Then, have few houses. Then, have few cars, and then you'll enjoy. He said, I'm enjoying now. Why should I go through all this and enjoy? Where is the enjoyment then? So actually, please, spiritual life makes you independent. Materialism makes you dependent. But that doesn't mean when you leave materialism, you'll become independent. Sorry, no. Spiritualism means that basically, you'll be satisfied within, as I gave you the example. It's not the food which will make you happy. You're happy. You have food, okay, good, great, nothing wrong. You don't get it, then also no problems. That's what Bhagavad Gita teaches in the beginning. It starts with this. If you get something, okay. You don't get something, okay. But no, when we get something, we become very happy. So remember one thing, it's like a pendulum. When you get very happy, it goes here, right? Now try to understand. This is the happiness part. So when I leave this pendulum, where will it go? This is the suffering part. No, you want it to come here and then again go back here. No, sorry. This is a pendulum. It will come, if you take it like this, it will go here also like this. So what should you do? Let it remain here. That means suffering will never trouble you. But what happens with us? And then it goes this way. Is it not so? These are the basics of spirituality actually. Basics. Today, facilities have increased, but not Sukh. Now come to second part. Why should I take to spirituality? What else can it give me? How can it give me? Why can it give me? Let us go through these questions. Whom do you call, why do you call a child less intelligent and a grown-up person more intelligent?
We've gone through experience of life as you grow.
Okay.
Yeah. Having lived out different situations.
Okay. Okay, I'll make it more specific. Regarding a particular, you can say, particular object, for example, mobile. A 6 months or 8 months or 1 year old kid who has never seen a mobile in his life, and a person who's 30 years old, we call him more intelligent in respect to that particular mobile. Why? Before that? Before working, there's something else which comes. Yeah, before that, process starts, is the second process, is the second step. What's the first step? Awareness means what? He knows for what purpose is that particular thing made, and then he uses the process to use it in the most optimum way, right or wrong? That means if you do not know the purpose for what a particular thing is made for, you are intelligent or less intelligent? You are less intelligent in regard to that particular thing. So when you start using that thing, will you be successful in using it or unsuccessful in using it? You will be unsuccessful in using it. And when you are unsuccessful, that means some part of your life will become unsuccessful because you could not use that properly. Like a person gets a chance in his lifetime, he gets a chance, gets a good business opportunity, and he does not understand, because he says, I got it when I was only 13. Like people who are very rich and they, God forbid, parents expire in some accident or something. He said, I got the money, but I did not know why the money is for. I thought it is only for enjoying. And by the time I was 22, I had actually wasted all of that. And I had become zero. So that shows what? Now take for example, this mic is there. I'll start with a simple question. How many of you believe that this mic was not made by anyone? Please raise your hands. That means all of you believe that this mic was made by someone. Number two, how many of you believe that this mic, the person who made this mic, was not intelligent? That means all of you believe that the person who made this mic was intelligent, because sound vibration, right? Taken by the mic, the microphone, and wirelessly sent across to the receiver. And then it comes out through the amp into the speaker. So, intelligence is there. Third question. How many of you believe that this intelligent person made this intelligent object without any purpose? So that means every one of you believe that an intelligent person made this intelligent object with a purpose, right? Now I ask you a simple question. You're living in this creation. Are you not? You got this body. You have these cameras. Now you got the 3D camera, you know, camcorder, 3D image. And you're going gaga about it. Oh, great invention. But what about this 3D camera? When was this invented? Much, much before this 3D has come. Right or wrong? For this 3D camera, you need an intelligent person, but for this 3D camera, you think it came on its own. My God. How illogical. हाँ जी, अपने आप आ गया. Came on its own. And the person who made it, actually, the 3D camera comes into my hand. I take it into some remote village in Africa or in India where people have never seen a normal camera also, and I give it to him and he starts playing, fiddling with it. He doesn't know what to do with it. Because he doesn't know the purpose of it. He thinks a foolish man, what has he done with this? He starts trying to bite it. It's something to eat. Because that much he can think about. So in the same way, I ask you a question. Have you ever inquired the why this body was made? Why this creation was there? Why? Who will answer this question? Mostly when I ask this question, people say, I think. Come on. If you take a 3D camera and person says, I think it is this, what would you say? Hey, keep quiet. Please stop thinking. Go to whom? The person who has made this. That's what happens. When a new gadget comes out, what do? You go to the person who made this, or you pick up the manual, or you pick up the manual which tells you why this thing has been made and how should it be used to get the maximum or the optimum from it. In the same way, but you can meet that person also. Same way, what are the Shastras? They are actually the manuals why this body has been created, why this creation has come about, to tell you the purpose. But no, I think. Achha, you're very smart, you're more smarter than the creator. If you're so smart, then why don't you create something like this?